Long ago, in the vast and powerful kingdom of Oyo, a child was born, one whose name would echo through time, a name that still commands power, fear, and reverence. His name was Sàngó. Destined for greatness, Sàngó was no ordinary man. He was the son of Oranmiyan, the legendary warrior who founded the Oyo Empire. From an early age, Sàngó displayed an insatiable thirst for conquest, a fierce determination, and an extraordinary connection to fire and thunder. His very presence could ignite the skies. When Sàngó ascended the throne as the fourth Alaafin of Oyo, the kingdom flourished. His reign was one of expansion. His warriors marched into battle with unmatched ferocity, and under his rule, Oyo became a force that no enemy dared to challenge. Yet his might was not only in war. Sàngó was a man of charisma, with 3 devoted wives. Oya, his fiercest and most loyal companion, a woman of fire and storm who stood beside him in battle. Oṣun, the embodiment of beauty and wisdom, whose calming presence brought balance to his turbulent spirit. Oba, his first wife, devoted and traditional, who upheld the customs of the palace. But power is a hungry beast. The more Sàngó conquered, the more he desired. His temper burned as hot as the lightning he commanded, and his pride began to consume him. His enemies were watching. Among them were his own generals, men who once fought by his side, but who now feared the power he wielded. Chief Gbonka, warrior known for his cunning, and Timi of Ide, a powerful warlord, plotted in the shadows. They whispered of his growing arrogance, of his unpredictable wrath, and of the day they would turn against him. The day came too soon. Sàngó, blinded by his own strength, challenged Gbonka to a duel, determined to prove that none could stand before him. But Gbonka was no ordinary warrior. Twice Sàngó struck him down, and twice Gbonka rose, untouched by the flames. The people of Oyo began to murmur. Could it be that Sàngó's power was failing? Had the gods turned against him? Fear and doubt crept into the great king's heart. In a moment of rage, he called upon his divine thunder, unleashing a force so great that the very walls of his palace trembled. Fire erupted, consuming all in its path. But instead of striking down his enemies, Sàngó destroyed himself. Defeated and betrayed, Sàngó fled to Koso, where he would face his final moment. The once great king, now a man burdened by his own pride, raised his Ose one last time. The sky roared, the earth trembled, and in a blinding flash of light, Sàngó was gone. But this was not the end of his story. From that day, Sàngó was no longer just a king. He became an Orisha, a divine being, the god of thunder and lightning. His name would be whispered in prayers, his power invoked by warriors and kings alike. Even now, when the skies rumble and the heavens blaze with fire, the Yoruba people know Sàngó still watches, he still rules. Not as a man, not as a king, but as a god, forever reigning in the storm. This is the legend of Sàngó, a king, a warrior, a god. His name will never be forgotten. Thank you for watching Seen and Heard Stories. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more captivating African folktale stories. See you in the next story.